Oh, another glorious day here on the Dutch beach in Zee this time. Looks like Stig and the crew have just arrived. Ewan is here as well. You're gonna move to the Netherlands or what? What up, brother?
Good to see you.
Stiggy. Amazing to have these legends back on the Zee beach, one of my favorite spots in the Netherlands as well. Very iconic spot. Of course, Ewan Jespen, Naish's kite designer, and of course Stig Hoeknavel, who doesn't need an introduction. But big action coming up on some new toys that we've got here from Naish.
Hi, my name is Des Walsh and I work at Naish, and I'd like to show you the new 2026 Monarch. This board has been completely redesigned. This is the second version of this one. What this board is built for is to go fast, be powerful, and get really good pop. So kind of the perfect board for Ruben Lenton and hopefully a lot of other people out here too. So what makes it go fast is it's got a lower rocker, it's got wide square tips, and it's got a fairly stiff construction. And to get the stiff construction, it has two 10-centimeter wide UD carbon strips down the board, and the rest of the board is glass. And if you look at it too, it's got a lot of shaping on it on the bottom too to give it extra grip. It has asymmetrical fins, so you sink your rail into the water even better than the normal fin. And then some of the other features this year with the apex binding, we're changing the color here a little bit. And this is the highlight color that you see throughout the whole brand. It's on the bindings, it's on the rail there too. You'll see hits of it on all the kites and everything else, kind of keep everything looking cohesive. We also have a new handle called the heptic handle on it. It's got risers there, so you can have either lower or riser ones for board off, and just got super easy to grip, easy to control your board for some extreme board offs. Cannot wait to see this board out on the water here. It should be the perfect board for Ruben. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully he's gonna go to the moon.
The wind is absolutely pumping, so we don't want to wait too long. But before we head out, can you please run me through what you have created?
Yeah, sounds good. We'll start here with the Q Series pivot. So this year, the big change is we've gone for a blended leading edge construction. So moving on from our traditional Dacron that we've used for a few years, we've gone to a really stiff Dacron through the leading edge. As you can see, the black Dacron is a stiff 160 gram Dacron, which really holds the kite's shape in the air. So in these strong winds, we're gonna have a super solid arc. It's not gonna change from 5 knots to 30 knots.
Nice and direct, so you can
Super
really feel
direct,
where it is.
But what we did when we found this was super stiff kite, you still need some twist. So what we've done is, you can see in the tips here, the last 3 segments are a lighter, more flexible Dacron, because this is where you get the steering from the kite. Makes a nice lighter feel, twists really well in the steering, and then same with the struts, same material, lighter weight, so the canopy can kind of twist while you're steering it. So you have a kite that sits super rigid, but has a nice light, playful feel, which is really important.
Amazing. And I mean, the DNA of the pivot had a King of the Air title on its name, but it's also a more all-round kite, right?
Yeah, so I want to go out today and kind of do a bit of it all. I want to slash some waves, do some loops, do some free riding, and that's kind of what we really focusing on the pivot is. We really want it to master everything. We don't want to kind of push it down one rabbit hole too far. We introduced the Psycho last year, which is our dedicated big air kite. So we were, thinking of going, let's make the pivot that King of the Air specialist kite. But then all those people that love the pivot for what it is are going to be bummed. So we've doubled down on making it the best all-round kite.
Nice, well done.
So some other cool features this year. Both kites have SK99 bridle lines, which are just the pinnacle of what you want on your bridle lines. Super thin, really strong, low elongation, really direct, cut through the wind well, everything that you want in a good bridle.
Nice, not much drag.
No drag.
No
Super
drag.
thin. You see this stuff, we've got really nice splicing on it, so it's really smooth, nothing to catch on there. Really great bridle lines.
Yeah, I mean, Naish is known for its quality, so this looks Naish.
Naish quality.
Amazing.
Q Series.
Love it. Let's check out the NVISION.
Yeah.
So the NVISION, I've got to pay more for it. Why?
You got to pay more for it. You know why? Because it's better.
Okay, take my money.
But basically this year what we focused on was weight saving. So we introduced a new closing seam in the kite. Last year we went for a super bomber closing seam. We saw some brands having some issues with the Lula kites on the first iteration. So we were like, we don't want anything. We spent a lot of time developing these closing seams, which is really important for this material. This year, we're like, okay, we had 0 warranties. It was a little overbuilt maybe, but let's let's try and strip it back, still holding our really high standards. So we've got a new closing seam. Overall, the kite's 10% lighter than last year, which is quite a big gain. And then with the new closing seam, you have a kite that kind of twists a little better because it's not as overbuilt in the closing seam. So you'll notice a little lighter bar feel, nicer, kind of smoother turning, and a quicker kite overall because of that twist.
Nice.
We also have the SK9 and bridle lines and kind of more tuned in, more precise profiles and bridling on this kite because it's a bit more high performance. So, you know, maybe not better for everyone, as I said. Like if you're a rider that needs a little more forgiveness in your kite, the Q series is probably a little bit more forgiving. This is really meant to be fast and all over the place, spot on, ridden hard. But one really cool feature that I love most about the Pivot NVISION is because of the small, light leading edge, you have a kite that drives fast forward in the window. So lots of D-power, quick recovery from kite loops. But then when the kite is unloaded, due to the lightweight small leading edge, the center of weight is further back than before. So you get this kite that not only shoots fast forward, but when it's unloaded, like on a wave, you'll get really cool drift, which is in a high performance kite, really hard to find.
Wicked. So when you go down the line, the kite just drifts with you?
It just drifts with you. It's lightweight, the weight's a bit further back, but then when it's loaded up, it wants to drive forward again.
Let's just hope it doesn't stall on the mid-loop.
Yeah, no, won't do that.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to test it out, man. Ready to ride hard. And I love this color combo, man.
Yeah, it looks fresh, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks,
go.
Ewan.
Cheers.
Are you gonna come out?
Of course I'm gonna come out.
Look at it. Let's hit it.
That's our new hard shell. It's pretty sick. It's like fully formed. Comes around a little more, so you get like a really nice spread load instead of some hard shells on the market. Like they cut the back a little short and then the sides squeeze.
Yeah, that hurts.
So this one is really comfortable without getting too big and bulky, so you can still move, but it has a really nice all way around support.
Nice. And it looks dope. I like the design.
Black and gold.
So a bit of a game plan. I'm first going to take out the Pivot Q series, the normal Dacron one, and then I will swap around with Stig or something for the NVISION, get some extra performance in there. So let's do this. Woo! Try this NVISION?
Yeah. Safety first, Ruben.
Woohoo! No, man. Safety third. Hey, what are conditions today? I mean, playing with new toys is always awesome, but it always takes some time to adapt to it and to get the hang of it. And especially behind the pier, it was super gusty. There was a lot of people out there.
It was changing a lot, yeah.
How was your session?
The beginning was really nice. I think the first half an hour I really enjoyed, and then the wind shifted a bit. It got a bit cloudy and changed a bit.
But you got some bangers in?
I think so. I tried, yeah.
What was your best feeling trick?
Oof. I think I did a few jumps over the pyro winger. I don't know what to say. That one looked...
That's easy.
Yeah, but the shot looks really cool.
Nice.
So that was nice.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the feel of the NVISION. The Q series, you can just feel it's cheaper, less performance. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you can definitely feel a difference, and I think that's the whole point of making a high performance product and a mainstream product. But also the feel on the bar was absolutely great. The throw was a little bit too far for me, so that's why I was struggling a few times. But I think they're making it shorter and adding a stopper ball, so yeah. I think that solves all the problems.
Yeah, and especially when the wind got a little gustier, then you can really see the difference. Like you really feel the difference, and you can see the difference in the Alula. That it just holds the gusts a little easier. And like I was on that time, we just switched, I think, at that point when the wind got a bit gustier, and then I was like, you were having a lot more fun in an easier way than I was doing.
Yeah, it seems to adapt much easier and recover much quicker.
Yeah,
and, yeah,
for sure. Yeah, you were still looping and I was just doing jumps and like.
And I also made the mistake of riding the 50 centimeter bar instead of the 55 centimeter bar on the Q Series 9. I should have listened to you.
Rookie moves.
Rookie moves. Call me anytime. But yeah, overall, I think it's a great lineup. I cannot wait to get a few myself, some NVISIONs. I think I will get the 8, the 9, and maybe a 10. How's the 12 on that thing?
I personally only ride the smaller sizes, so like I have a 7, 8, and a 9. I really like these 3 sizes. The 12, I usually don't kite or I go foil.
Okay. Yeah, I've been loving riding my bigger kites as well and just getting floaty, long, lofty jumps in.
Yeah, I take the Psycho Q series on the bigger sizes personally.
Yeah, I think I rode that in Cape Town. That felt good at 11.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, thanks for the sesh.
No worries.
Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. Now we grab a beer.
Let's grab a beer.
Let's do it.
So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us anything in the comments, and we'll get right back to you. I hope you enjoy your sessions coming up, and much love. Thanks for watching again. Ciao.
Ciao.